In the 1980s, the city behind me was a small fishing village with a population of 200,000. Today, Shenzhen is one of the biggest cities in China with a population of over 12 million people. A booming hub for trade, commerce, innovation and technology. It is commonly referred to as the Silicon Valley of the East. Join me as we explore this futuristic city together. On this beautiful hill here in the park, you can see the city of Shenzhen, but also behind you can see a statue of someone there. I don't know this gentleman's name, but I was told this man is referred to as the father of Shenzhen. He created this city. And a lot of people come here and bow down to him in respect. We made it to Shenzhen, which is just across the border from Hong Kong. I'll try not to get run over as I go across a busy highway here. But already been here for a couple hours in Shenzhen already. It just seems like a crazy Chinese mega city. Couple of tips though, if you are getting the train from Hong Kong, the train from Hong Kong to Shenzhen is like taking an international flight. It's a very strict procedure going through the train terminal in Hong Kong, so you should give yourself plenty of time before you board your train. I'd recommend at least an hour, if not an hour and a half. There's stringent security checks, 2 security checks with your suitcases, your luggage. There's a passport control as well, immigration when you leave in Hong Kong. So, even though it's literally a 20-minute train ride from Hong Kong, if you're going to come to China, you have to download WeChat. Everyone uses it for everything, for payments, ordering things. Just at the restaurant here, the waiter told us they don't have a QR code. You've got to scan a code that's just for WeChat. So this little code there doesn't look like a QR code, but you can scan it on WeChat. So make sure you download Alipay and WeChat when you come to China. 2 essential things you must have. Check out the skyline of Shenzhen. Some really modern buildings here in the heart of the city. And everywhere, there are these little e-bikes and scooters. People are riding everywhere along the street here. They don't ride on the road because they're full of cars. They all ride along the pedestrian footpaths and they go very quick. Look, here's another one. Here's another lady. Check it out. If you come to Shenzhen, just be mindful of all the scooters and the Vespas. They go along the pedestrian footpaths every 2 seconds and they go very, very quickly and don't even honk to let you know that they're there. Look how many of them there are. It's like Vietnam here. I did not expect this in Shenzhen. There was no Vespas or scooters in Hong Kong, but they're everywhere in Shenzhen. And they just come out of the corners, they come out of nowhere. Just be careful of them. Behind me is the main city of Shenzhen, and right now I'm actually standing on top of a freeway. They've built this common area up here above the freeway, looking out towards the city. There's a beautiful park across the road as well, but this place is so spotless up here. I mean, you can see there's not any litter, any dirt, and you can see the views of the city back there in the distance with some sort of arch down the end there with these huge skyscrapers in the distance as well. But this place is just absolutely spotless. You live, or you have a house?
No, a building.
Building. You live in building. Big building.
Yeah, big building. Because China, in cities, almost people live in a building, but in village,
You have a house.
You have a house.
Oh, someone steal your car? Or
no.
No murder.
No.
No one break into your house. Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Is it? Yeah.
Even safer than Singapore.
Oh wow.
it's safe than European countries.
Oh, much safer.
Oh.
You know, in Melbourne, where I'm from, they have a lot of people with
I heard that in Sydney.
shooting.
Few
Yeah.
days ago.
Bondi shooting.
Oh,
So bad.
oh. Second,
This is the second.
Oh.
600 meters.
600 meters.
Oh, wow. We have the tallest in Australia. I think it's 320.
Oh.
Almost half of
now,
this.
Australia and European countries don't have high buildings.
Big building, no. As we were at the lookout, a gentleman came up to me and said where I was from. And I said, I'm from Australia. And we started talking for like 10 minutes about life in Australia, life in China. He said he was a middle school teacher up in the northeast, and he had come down to Macau for a holiday, and then Shenzhen. And then as I said goodbye, and we were walking down the hill at the park, and then I hear, "Oh, Australia!" And he had come back to say hello. So I bumped into him again, and I was asking him about China and what life is like here, and he said China's very, very safe. It's very safe. It's more safe than Western countries, more safe than America, more safe than Australia, more safe than many European countries. I said, I know where I'm from in Melbourne, we have, a lot of crime and knife crime, and he was saying, he saw the Bondi shooting that just recently happened, how horrible that was. So, yeah, clearly there's a very high degree of safety here in China, and he was saying it's very hard for Chinese people to get visas to go to America, Australia, Canada for tourists. I don't know about working visas, but he was saying it's difficult to get visas as well. So just really interesting to see how life is like here in China for so many people. And I will say that the skyline is so beautiful here at night, and in more of these public squares, there are lots of people gathering, taking photos, taking videos, doing TikTok. So it seems like these public squares here in China are a very common thing. People can come gather around from their tiny apartment buildings, and they can come congregate in these common areas. So really interesting to talk to that gentleman firsthand and see how life is like. Also, that big building above our heads, that was, he said, a government building, a local government building. The Shenzhen government is based there. So that was a very beautiful local council building, much better than the local council buildings we have back home. So really fascinating to hear firsthand a perspective from a Chinese national. So now we're heading down into the metro, and it's absolutely spotless here. This is a station right in the heart of Shenzhen, but it is so clean. There is not a speck of dirt, no homeless people, no trash anywhere, and there's a security checkpoint here as well. So even just on metropolitan trains going around the city, you still have to go through security checkpoints, take out all your personal belongings out of your bag. It's like going through an airport just to take a metropolitan train. So they're very, very strict on security, very stringent. But as that gentleman said, it's very safe here, so something's clearly working. When you buy a train ticket in Shenzhen, you can either buy a physical card, a metro card, or you can use WeChat or Alipay. But I found the best one is to use WeChat, but you have to go on the mini programs and download the Shenzhen Metro mini programs that looks like this, and fill in your details on there and download that. And then all you have to do is just scan that. If you somehow manage to dodge all the bikes and scooters that are coming along the main pedestrian footpaths, you should also know that English is very poor in Shenzhen, and I think on the mainland China, more broadly speaking, English is quite poor. It's obviously very good in Hong Kong, even very good in Hong Kong considering the British were there, and I think it's actually mandatory in schools, mandatory in schools to learn English there, but not so much in Shenzhen. So definitely have Google Translate or another translation app with you, because it can be a bit of a struggle to communicate with people. If you know a few Chinese words, they might appreciate that, but definitely you'll need a translation app in Shenzhen. So high tech here. Robots in all the hotels, and just such a clean area, clean parks. There's no rubbish, no litter anywhere. I've come to the local park and stumbled across some Chinese people doing some sort of dancing routine here with all the music. Oh, look at them dancing. Oh, I don't know what kind of music this is. Doesn't sound like typical Chinese music. Is it? I don't know. Oh. Oh. Look, there's more of them. There's more dancing. They're playing some sort of bongo drums here. These people very active here on a Monday morning. Oh, the old grandmothers. They love to move around. The gentleman's offering me a kite. Lots of people flying kites in this park here. Maybe this is like the Chinese version of Pilates here for older women, I don't know. But people are out and about enjoying themselves on a beautiful Monday morning here. Wow, check it out. Looks like they've got some sort of communist music going on in the background, very patriotic. You cannot escape the cameras here in China. Even walking up the footpath towards the top of the park, there are cameras. You're constantly being watched here. But on the other hand, it's very, very safe, so perhaps it's worth it. My friend, what's his name?
My father.
His name? Wasser.
Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Welcome to
谢谢。
今天跟你合影非常开心。
Can you
We're
translate?
happy to take a picture with
Oh, okay.
so much.
我爱中国。
Ah, thank you. 中国 is very beautiful and great and fast.
Yes. 我爱中国。
我这。
Thank you. 谢谢。谢谢。No, speak Chinese.
我们不懂，你说中国话。
Oh, look, camera. Well, you saw all the great views of the Shenzhen skyline up on that hill. Walking down, families have brought their tents out for the day to escape a bit of the heat. But up on the hill, I was approached by a Chinese family, and the daughter spoke English, and she wanted me to take a photo with them. She was with her parents, and she said it was her dad's dream to always take a photo with a tall white man. So I gladly wanted to take a photo with me. I gladly took a photo with them, and here we are walking through the little exercise area with a little pop-up McDonald's there. But I was more than happy to take a photo with any Chinese people that wanted to. I'm sure a tall European, Australian-looking man is quite rare for them. They probably don't see one in person too often. Yeah, trying to get along with the locals here, trying to be friendly with the people of Shenzhen. People are very friendly. They're very nice, coming up to me, asking me for photos on top of the hill. So very friendly people here. No wonder the streets of Shenzhen and all the parks are so clean. All the signage around here is promoting clean parks, no littering, more beautiful. Speaks volumes about the city, the people, the governments, because the park is absolutely spotless. There is no rubbish anywhere. People are out and about enjoying themselves. So clearly they promote sustainability and cleanliness here. So very beautiful to walk through. People are still dancing. We're told this dance class here is just elderly people enjoying their time out and about, just enjoying in the public park. Elderly people love to get out and about clearly here in Shenzhen. It's quite nice to see. Can I have one? One orange juice? It's very hot today, so we're gonna have some fresh orange juice from the lovely lady here. Oh, Alipay. How much? Price? 1.8?
对，你要不拿这个17，这个是10，这个给17。
This one. Oh no, this one.
这个
I think they've shown me the pricing for the big cup and the small cup. 14 Chinese yuan, whatever that is in Australian dollars. Confirmed. Or seamless on Alipay. No credit cards here in China. You got to use Alipay for everything. $3, 3 Australian dollars. I asked her how's business. She said business is bad. Let's help her out. Let's get her a drink. Or let's get myself a drink. Let's give her some money. I'll give the old lady 3 Australian dollars. 14 yuan. It's very difficult to communicate in China. The English is very poor. Very little English spoken. Oh, is she speaking to me? Oh, she's speaking to her friend. Oh, the umbrella just fell. She can buy a new umbrella, this lady. Buy a new umbrella with her money.